Hi BNI Business Developers, it's Karen. Happy Monday. It's October 26th, and I just thought I'd send a quick video out to bring you up to speed on some chapter news and before I see you on Thursday. So Morgan, great job. That was a great presentation, lots of information, told us exactly who you were looking for as a client and what makes you different from your competitors, and that was spot on for an excellent presentation, almost by the book. So good job. This week we have Bob presenting to us about his ideal client and some referral partners that potentially he could be looking for. So if you have anybody that could support Bob, whether it's a client or a referral partner, that would be awesome. Please bring them along and let them hear what Bob has to say this Thursday. So as you all have perhaps noticed lately, there's been a few absences in our chapter, and so I regret to inform and to share with you that indeed our commercial insurance seat is open, as is our electrician seat. So if you know of anybody in those roles that could fill our newly vacated seats, that would be fantastic. As you know from the referral rounds that go around every week, we've had a considerable number of referrals for those particular seats, and so that tells me there's a need, and if we can get the perfect candidate into those seats, that would be great. Nothing that BNI Business Developers did wrong, or the people who are carrying those seats, just circumstances outside of everybody's control have made it necessary to vacate those seats. So makes me sad because I really enjoyed them both so much. But you know what? Business goes on. So please, if you know of anybody who can fill our commercial insurance seat and our electrician seat, that would be really great. But you know what? We're still at 26 members, and we've got our membership drive going right now. So hopefully we'll be up to that 32 mark that we've been gunning for all along. So I was at a leadership meeting on Friday, and they've already started talking about our transition for next year. So the role training for those positions are starting in January. And since this is almost November, it's time for us to really get a firm footing as to who's going to do what role next year. The president's role is up. It's a fun position. If anybody would like to consider it, please come talk to me, because that's the first position that's chosen is the president, and then the president fills in all the seats from there. So I'd given you all a sheet a couple of weeks ago. If you could fill it out as to what your preference is. If it's not president, that's fine. But let your voice be heard as to what role you'll carry for next year. That would be great. Tim asked everybody for their little video clip. Remember, turn your camera sideways if you're taking a video, and that's for our chapter of the year, not chapter of the year, year-end video that's shown at the gala, and it really positions BNI Business Developers as the place to be, or the chapter to join, and how much fun we have together. So if you haven't done your clip, please get that into Tim as soon as we can. I think he's aiming to have that video done by the end of December. And just lastly, as you know, we've all done a lot of celebrating lately because we've got a lot to celebrate. But one of the measurements of our chapter health is our traffic lights. And one of the measurements of our traffic lights, which we are currently in green, is attendance. And in the absence of your bum being in the chair every week, if you can please ensure that you send a sub, it has a direct hit on our traffic lights and ultimately the health of our chapter. Remember our VCP, visibility, credibility equals profitability. And if you're not visible, if you're not there every week, showing up for the business meeting that you agreed to show up for, your credibility is really damaged. So not to harp, but I definitely wanted to reiterate to you how very important it is, and we miss you. So that's it for now. I will see you on Thursday, and I hope you're having a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.